I'm going to lift up the control box and I'm going to set it down over here. I'll lift up the inner bowl, and here hidden away is the safety extension sleeve. Give it a little tug and it will slide off like that. Here, now these locks have nothing to do with sliding it off. I'm going to take the inner bowl, I'll put it back in there like that. I'm going to take the control box, just slide it down like that. And now with the cutout in the back of the safety extension sleeve, push straight down hard with both hands as far as the sleeve will go, keeping in mind it's an extra tight fit so it can keep the hot oil inside your fryer. I'll put this lock on, and I'll put this lock on. Sometimes a 1-pound gravy packet has been placed inside the turkey cavity. If it does, deduct 1 pound from the retail sticker weight before using the included turkey frying chart, which is also located on the turkey big sheet, as well as in the instructional booklet. My 5-in-1 fryer uses a 2-step frying method, Step 1 and Step 2 for frying a whole turkey. Step 1. Most turkeys are frozen, so to defrost it, I recommend putting it in the sink in warm water and let it set overnight. In the morning, your turkey will be defrosted. The weight of the turkey appears on the price tag. It's 11.12 pounds. Now go to the turkey frying chart to determine how much oil and time is needed for both Step 1 and Step 2. At 11.12 pounds with no gravy packet included, Step 1 calls for 3 quarts plus 2 1/4 cups of pure olive oil or the oil of your choice to go into your fryer. After pouring the oil to the 3-quart minimum line, located inside the inner cooking vessel, add an additional 2 1/4 cups of oil to the 3 quarts you've already put in, or use your own measuring cup to measure it all. Now heat the oil to 385 degrees. Set the control box timer to 25 minutes or more, even though the heat up time in actuality will be a lot less. Here are the steps needed before frying a whole turkey. It's necessary your whole turkey has to be at room temperature, both inside and out. I recommend rinsing the whole turkey with warm or hot water while the packaging is still on. Don't forget, the inside cavity of the turkey also must be at room temperature. Use your hand on the turkey to determine the room temperature. Room temperature turkeys fry well. Cold or cool turkeys don't. I'm going to cut the retail sticker off and save it. Now I'm going to go through here, take off all the outer part over here, and I'm going to open up the turkey. I'll give that a little jab to get it started, and a lot of water inside. I'm going to go inside the turkey and I'm going to remove the neck, and on this side I'll have a packet of the giblets. The tail is over here. Just push it out with your fingers to pop it out. Don't try to trim the excess skin off in the sink. It's too difficult. Set your turkey on any flat surface, stretching the excess skin out with one hand, and with your scissors hand, cut straight across. And then with the scissors in a vertical position, cut straight down. Turn your turkey around and cut off the tail straight across. I see there's a little excess skin and fat over here. I'm going to trim that off, and a little excess skin over here. I'll trim that off too. Now just above the neck we have this little membrane. And with my fingers, I'll just pull it out. And it pulls out really easily. That helps oil drain from the inside of the turkey faster. How can you get a crispy dark-skinned turkey every time? Here's how. First, I'll put this turkey back into the sink. Take any sugar-based pancake syrup and pour 1/4 cup or a little more into a measuring cup. The more syrup you use, the darker the turkey will get. Add 2 cups of tap water and then mix it until it's completely blended. Come back to my turkey. This I'm going to pour it over the whole thing. And rub it all around like this. Then I'm going to take the turkey and do the back side of it like this. And then, a little more, that's it. It's very important that you set aside a small quantity of this syrup solution, which will be used during step 2, to cover the unfried legs. And I'm going to very quickly rinse this off now. Turn it over and turn it on again. Rinse this off like this. And I'm going to lift it up, drain it a little bit. The oil draining cone helps oil drain from the inside of the turkey faster. Before inserting the metal draining cone into the hole just above the neck, I recommend you place your hand inside the turkey cavity and raise up the breast. This will allow you to insert the draining cone much more easily. I'll set it down and I'll take some paper towels and pat it dry everywhere, and I mean everywhere, because water and hot oil don't mix. I'll turn the turkey over and keep drying everywhere I can. And then I'll stuff a lot of paper towels, and I mean a lot of paper towels, inside the cavity. Stuff it in till it's full, so it's totally dry on the inside. Okay, that's done. Now don't forget to remove all the paper towels you've put in. With one handle already on the basket in place, and the draining cone inside, I'll lift up the whole turkey and I'll place it into the basket breast down so it's facing me. I'll put this wing down over here and I'll put the other wing down the same way. Here's my T-wire. It keeps the turkey standing straight up in the basket. I'll take it and push it underneath the nylon leg holder where it hooks onto the wire basket handle. Now you can all see the wrinkles on the breast skin. Get rid of them by pulling up the skin like so, and just take a round toothpick and push it in like that. Look how smooth that breast skin looks now. If you fry turkeys between 12.5 and 15 pounds, some of the crispy skin will stick to the inside of the wire basket. The solution is to spray cooking oil in the wing areas as well as the breast area that's touching the wire basket. Then attach the basket handle to the outside of the basket. Set the basket on some paper towels to get rid of any moisture from the bottom of the basket. Put the lid on, lock both locks, and put it into the draining position. Now I'm going to lift up, out, and down. Now we'll set the timer. Based on the turkey's price tag weight of 11.12 pounds, you set your spring timer to 28 minutes, which is listed under the front frying time on your turkey frying chart. The oil temperature to begin with for all turkeys is 385 degrees. The timer went off, and with my gloves on, unlock the lid locks and remove the lid. I'll lift up, put the handles in the draining position. I'll wait a few seconds, and while the power is off, take a quick peek to see that all the oil is drained out of the turkey. Then I'll lift it up, take the basket out, and set it on some paper towels. Now begin step 2. Immediately add 1 quart plus 1 3/4 cups of additional oil, which is listed under the column Step 2 Oil Quantity. This additional oil is necessary to finish off the whole turkey. Just pour it in. Reheat the additional oil to 385 degrees. Reheating all the oil to 385 degrees takes about 5 minutes, which allows you enough time to complete step 2. First, I'll take the T-wire off, then remove the fallen handle. I'll then remove the other handle. I'll reach over and take the syrup solution that I had saved from before, and with my brush coat it everywhere that hasn't been fried. Just make sure you thoroughly cover all the unfried areas of your turkey. And that's all there is to that. To release fried turkey skin from sticking to the inside of the basket, give the wings and the breast a slight push in till it releases. With gloves on, I'll grab both sides of the basket and dump the turkey out onto the table. With your gloves on, remember to remove the metal draining cone, or you can use a needle nose pliers to remove it. And I'm going to turn it around like this with the legs facing me. Now you'll need the included carving stand. To assemble the carving stand, firmly squeeze both wires together halfway up and slide it all the way to the back. The carving stand is used for two different size turkeys, one that's under 12.5 pounds and one that's over. Both are embossed in print on the carving stand platform. Slide the correct edge based upon the sticker weight of the turkey along the flat surface of the table you're using. But do make sure the carving stand is centered when it goes into the turkey. Also, make sure that both tied ends of the turkey legs are resting on the flat metal base. You're going to need at least 1 foot of space between the carving stand and the ends of the turkey legs. After positioning the turkey with one hand, push the carving stand directly into the center of the whole turkey. Make sure the bottom flat edge of the carving stand slides along the flat surface of the table. If you off-center the carving stand too much to the right, it will look like this and won't fit in your fryer. If you off-center it too much to the left, it will look like this and it won't fit into your fryer. Center it and it'll be perfect. Now I'll stand it up. It has to stand on its own because it's a carving stand. I'll take the basket I have here and put the handle on just like that. Turn the basket around, then I'll lift up the turkey, put the turkey back inside the basket like that. If needed, you can center the whole turkey by moving the carving station left to right or front to back. I'll put the other handle on. It's as easy as that. The green light tells me my oil temperature has reached 385 degrees and is now ready to complete step 2. To complete step 2, put the lid on, and after locking both locks of the wire handles, with the basket in the draining position, you lift up, out, and down. Now go back to step 2 to the back frying time column. As you can see, an 11.12 pound turkey needs only 7 more minutes before your whole turkey is done. Now set the timer to 7 minutes to finish off your turkey. When the 7 minutes is up, the timer bell goes off. The turkey is now done. Unlock the lid locks and take the lid off and set it down. Lift up and set the turkey-filled basket into the draining position. Wait a few seconds for any oil to drain. Now with my gloves on, I'll lift up the turkey straight up and slowly. Then I'll set it down on some paper towels. I'll remove this handle as well as the other handle. With both gloves on, carefully lift up the whole turkey with the carving stand in it. Now there's a beautiful fried turkey. If you want to make a lemon pepper turkey, a bourbon peach turkey, a Cajun turkey, a honey pecan turkey, or any coated turkey, the coating must be applied after the whole turkey has been deep fried. And the same holds true for your 2-ounce liquid flavor injector. You can inject your favorite water-based marinades or melted butter, but only after your poultry or meats have been deep fried.